And it's time once again for We Try Wednesday, and we've got a very special treat in store for you today. John from Alchemy Spice Company is joining me in the studio. And when I say this is special, it's because I have been a big fan of Alchemy Spice for quite some time. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, Gary. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Let's see, Alchemy Spice. Now, let's give the backstory on this. How did this all come about?
Yeah, Alchemy Spice is a spice company that's been here in Chattanooga, Tennessee since 2003. My brother and I actually co-own it together and have co-owned it since 3 years ago, since 2018.
I knew that you guys had bought it, but it must have been like a great opportunity.
It's been a great opportunity. It fell into my brother's lap. He was looking for a business to own, and all of a sudden, Alchemy Spice Company came knocking, and he couldn't refuse. He was growing the business, he needed some help, and I've been talking to him for a while about it, and lo and behold, I jumped in, and it's been great ever since. We've been growing it and having a fun time.
Now, Alchemy Spice, of course, you guys are alchemyspicecompany.com. That's like, wherever we go, but you can find this stuff all around town.
Yeah, absolutely. You can find us in a number of different places. You can find us at Whole Foods, both locations here in Chattanooga. If you're up on Signal, Pruitt's, Market on the Mountain if you're up on Lookout, and also all the Elders Ace Hardwares here in town. Let's see, if you're on the North Shore, you can find us at Locals Only, as well as Plumnelly and Southern Bell. There's a ton of other spots all around here, but Publix is also one we're really happy to be a part of.
And that's very cool. Now, everybody knows that I am someone who really likes to cook. I am a very enthusiastic amateur chef, and I've probably got at least a dozen different blends in my spice cabinet from Alchemy Spice. And the reason why you guys have all these interesting different blends, and they work like, if I'm going to be like baking some, like a heavy fish, like, a shark or something like that, you've got this great blend that's got like peppers and garlic and stuff like that, and it just pops all that flavor. Or if I need something more delicate, or if I want to get super adventurous, you guys got some stuff there that's like, can make wings go hello.
That's right. And I'm glad you pointed that out. We have 24 spice blends. We're coming out with 3 new ones that should be hitting the market in the next couple of weeks. So that makes 27 altogether. We're known for all of our spice blends being all natural, and that there's no caking agents or preservatives. They're freshly ground and blended as well in small batches to ensure that the quality that you're getting is the highest out there.
And I'm here to attest that this is a fantastic product. And what's so cool about it is that with 27 blends, you can find that one blend that just works best for you. But here's the question for you. What's your best-selling blend?
Oh man, it goes back and forth. The Italian blend and our Mediterranean blend are been staples for so long in people's cabinets those two are up there. Our Scenic City grilling pepper is always a great one. It's so universal. It works great on proteins as well as soups and potatoes, really anything you're cooking. Man, right now, I'm kind of in love with the chili blend or the Memphis blend. It goes back and forth for me. I kind of fall in and out of love with different ones, but those two are ones that I really enjoy.
Well, my vote is the Mediterranean blend because that's the one I've been used probably more than anything over the years. And it's fantastic. Now, of course, it is We Try Wednesday, and no, he's not going to feed me spoonfuls of spice, so that would be kind of interesting. We've seen those videos, too. No, I see you brought in some wings and some oyster crackers, so we're going to continue on with this. All you need to do, though, what you need to remember is alchemyspicecompany.com. John, thanks for joining us here on We Try Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
And now it's time for the We Try portion of We Try Wednesday. So, John, all right, you brought wings and you brought oyster crackers. Now, I understand wings.
Yeah.
Oyster crackers, what are you doing to me here?
I just want you to try all the different blends we have.
Okay. All right, so you brought 4 in.
I brought 4. One is just to show, I just wanted to show this is the all-purpose seasoned salt is actually not on the wings or the oyster crackers, but it's a part of our barbecue and grill collection set. It's a fabulous blend that can be used on just about anything.
Oh, smoked paprika is such a great spice.
Oh, it is. And there's a little turmeric in there too to just elevate it. Yeah, and just a little bit of freshly ground rosemary in there that you really almost can't even see. all of it with a little ground onion, and it just makes it pop.
You guys are like the mad chemist, aren't you?
It kind of gets down to that. I kind of like to think of spice blending almost like perfumes in a way, in that there's bodies. There can be a spice forward of one spice, and just kind of trails and flavors of other spices, kind of like a perfume. And if you use one a little bit more than the other, it's going to change the whole profile of the blend. And it really comes down to a science, if you will, but there's an art to it as well, and the creative side of it is just so fun.
That's a great analogy about the perfume industry too, because it can be really subtle.
Yeah.
Okay, we need just a little bit less lemon zest, or maybe just a touch more of. Well, in my opinion, you can't have too much garlic, but that's just
Or just like the heat too. Heat is a big, it's a sensitive, flavor or part of the spice blend, and getting that right, because the heat will come off in different ways. If it's just tasting the spice blend, it's going to be hot, but if you cook with them, that heat kind of cooks off, it cooks in, and allows this kind of flavor and feeling and sensation on the back end that can be a lot of fun.
Now, okay, so we're starting with the oyster crackers here. What is on here?
That is our Scenic City grilling pepper. That is one of our favorite blends, and it's kind of our homage to the Scenic City here in Chattanooga.
Smells like the Walnut Street Bridge.
It's fabulous. We've got 4 different types of peppercorns in there that are freshly ground. We've got a little garlic, a little onion, crushed red pepper, and we're finishing it with a little bit of filet and a little bit of powdered ginger.
Filet?
Yeah.
What is filet?
It's a gumbo filet. It's a part of the sassafras fruit, and it's dried up, and it's a part of a lot of Louisiana Creole Cajun cooking.
Ah, sassafras. Well, I'll say, son. All right, I'm gonna take a little handful here. Okay. All right.
Yeah, is it coming now? Yeah.
What you said earlier about back end. First thing I tasted was kind of a very complex salt.
Okay.
Kind of a salty flavor. There were some interesting, I guess you would call them mid notes. Right? It was almost colorful. Yeah. And then, hello, I'm awake now.
Got the pepper on the back end.
Oh, yeah.
But as much as we call it the grilling pepper, and you can use it for hamburger patties, to steaks, to chicken. I love it on chicken marinades for chicken.
I was about to say, this would be fantastic in a stew.
Yeah. And that's
like a slow cook. Like, you get those slow cookers that everybody uses now. Yeah. Put some of that in there and just let that all work its way into it.
It just makes this complex flavor and profile that's fabulous. So I wanted to bring that along, even though I'm not smoking the wings with it. I wanted you to try it. So that's a great way to sample spice blends, how we like to sample them. If you're not really eating them, you just want to see the profile of the flavor.
Cool. Now, what did you use on the smoked wings?
Okay, so I used 2 different blends, our All-American blend and our Memphis Dry Rub. And I finished it off with our dill blend, which is in the homemade ranch dressing. So,
all right, so here we have wings and the ranch dressing. So on this side is...
That side is the Memphis Rub.
Okay. This is the Memphis Rub.
Yeah.
Well, that's got a nice little scald on it. All right, so now normally I'm the kind of guy that drowns his wings in blue cheese, but I'm going to try it first and then we'll do it.
Okay, you do that.
All right, let's see here. Memphis, right?
The Memphis. I had a pretty good crunch to it.
All right. That's different. It's more smoky, it's more earthy.
The Memphis Rub is a great rub. I love it.
It's more subtle.
It is. But it's got all these different flavors going on in there. And so it's not your typical barbecue rub where it's just kind of some paprika, a little pepper, a little granulated garlic.
It tastes very riverish. I mean, it's like, that's right there on the river.
Yeah. It's a fabulous blend. You add a little smoke to it, and you can make some barbecue magic.
Yeah, this is good. And it's not hot. It's not like a, oh my, hot wing kind of thing. Now I got to dip it. Now, what did you say was actually in the?
This is a homemade ranch dressing that I make using our dill blend.
Well, dill is great.
Dill is awesome, and it's a fantastic blend that is very unique and that we've been known for quite some time.
Oh yeah. That is superb. That is absolutely superb. And I mean, dill is. I think dill is underappreciated.
I kind of agree, especially like at least a blend from a spice blend standpoint. This dill blend is so cool. You can do so much with it, from chicken salad to potato salad, egg salad even. But you can grill fish, salmon.
Yeah, I use dill a lot when I'm baking. When I'm like doing a long bake, where I'll like cut up a bunch of apples and then put dill and butter on it and just bake it.
Oh, that's great.
And you get all that good citrus and the dill and everything. It just kind of combines in there. It's really nice.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
All right, so what's the other wing here?
The next one is our All-American blend. I like to say chicken's best friend. It's a very smoked paprika based blend, and got probably just a little more heat than the Memphis does. It's great. I love it, and I thought it'd be great for you to try on a wing.
All right, so let's try the All-American. That's a classic dry rub. That is just a classic, and you're right, it's the All-American dry rub. When you have a dry rub wing, which is easy for me to say, this is the flavor you expect.
It's a great one. It's a wonderful blend, and like it's been a part of Alchemy Spice from the start, and it's just one of my favorite for whether you use it for wings, or I will mix it with a little bit of some olive oil and create this kind of sauce to then marinate, rub it on some chicken breasts, and then grill with it. It's fantastic any way you use it. It's your mouth full right now. That's great.
Well, I had to dip it in the dill. I mean, that stuff's great. I mean, I could just like eat that with a spoon. Probably shouldn't.
Well, we do have the recipe on our website for that ranch dressing. It is super easy, and once you realize how easy it is to make, you'll never go back. And trust me, because I'm a father of two, your kids will start eating their vegetables once you have that.
Well, would vegetables taste like that? I would have eaten them as a kid too.
That's right.
John, thanks so much for joining us here for We Try Wednesday. AlchemySpiceCompany.com. That is the website. Of course, you're all over social media.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all around towns, Whole Foods, Publix. I mean, it's actually kind of hard not to find you guys now. You keep popping up everywhere.
Well, that's what we hope. So please try some of our blends. Check us out on social, or come to our website. And we love hearing from everybody. So please shoot us an email, try our blends, and thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for coming in here. I've got wings to eat.